This is going to be an unboxing video, and I hope you enjoy it. So basically what's happened is I just got a large order. This is one big box that I'm going to unveil, and I have no idea what's going to be in these. I ordered a whole bunch of comics over the last few months, and there's this one. Hopefully you can see it. And there's two more here, and another one. Wow, so many comics. So I'm going to open the little ones first, and we'll see what's in them, and then I'll talk about what I get. So I'm just going to open this one up. So if you're new to the channel, I collect a lot of Silver Age and first appearances. That's kind of my favorite stuff to collect is the first appearances. So this one, let's see what it is here. Well, it looks like a bunch of comics. Okay. I always make it so challenging to open the packages. Wow. But this one was shipped well. Even though it's shipped very thin, they did a good job because it's very well padded. And that's always important. When you ship stuff, you have to be careful. Like a lot of the time people, you should always ship it in a box if possible. But if you're going to ship where you try to do it in a thin way, putting like a really nice solid piece of cardboard is kind of the best. A lot of them I've seen where people they just use the comic board to ship it, and that's just won't cut it. You'll damage the comics half the time. So it's really important that you ship it properly. Yeah, so let's see what this is. Getting there, one more, and then, okay, wow, and there's more shipping, there's more tape inside. So almost there. What will this be? It's like so many pieces of tape on it. Okay, wow. I know what this is going to be now. Once I did that, I saw what it's going to be. This is going to be, these are modern comics. I usually buy more Silver Age, but these ones are going to be modern. Maybe that's why they didn't ship it the best. But these are all like Green Lanterns. Green Lantern Justice League number 31. See that? I'm not sure. And Green Lantern, the new 52, Green Lantern number 20. And we got Justice League, the new 52, number 30. Now these are all based on just one character that's kind of like makes an appearance throughout these issues, and that's why I picked it up. Again, it's all about first appearances. I'm trying to remember how to say the person's name, which is kind of sad. I should really know how to say the name. So yeah, that's those three. Let me just quickly open up the next package. So the next package is this one. So those ones I bought just purely for spec. Some of the, like, not necessarily that I'm that interested in Green Lantern. I do like him as a character, and I like some of the other characters that come out of the Green Lantern series. But I don't really follow the comic as much as other people might. I'm more of an Ant-Man fan, and I like Fantastic Four a lot. I like a lot of X-Men titles, and I like a lot of independent comics. So there's a bunch of different things I search for. Okay, wow. This one, how is it taped together here? I'm being attacked by a piece of tape on my finger here. That is really strange. Okay, so it's basically inside a comic bag. I don't like when people use this kind of tape. Some tape's really sticky. I don't like that kind of tape. I like the kind of tape that doesn't stick very well. So this one, took the wrong side. Just put the board back in. Oh, okay. So this is a character that I really like. Not necessarily the best character in the world, but I kind of like the idea of like how her powers work. So this is Livewire, and she's kind of like, she was a media person who basically was electrocuted and then basically gained the power of electricity and can, you know, travel through electricity and can shock people. I thought it was a cool character. This is her first appearance, and it's in Superman Adventures #5. So that's Livewire's first appearance. And that's I got a near mint copy of it. Okay. That one's not that expensive of an issue to get, even though it is high grade. I think it'll cost you like maybe 40 bucks. Depends on where you buy it. Generally, what I recommend is if you're going to buy comics, buy them on eBay through auctions, where you basically wait at the last minute to bid, and then generally you can get a good price. It's kind of jerky to do that, but it's very effective in terms of saving you some money. So this next one, let's try it out. Again, whoever packed this was really good. They put the harder cardboard. I like that. I like seeing that. And generally this kind of cardboard is so stiff that you can't bend it. It's really hard to bend. And they also labeled the package, do not bend. Again, it's always better to use the boxes, but if you want to be cheap, you can do it this way. It's nice, really. This is like a really stiff board. It's actually quite nice. I might use it for other things. And what's inside this? Now this is an interesting one. I have to sort of explain this one. So this is Warp #5. You can see the cover. Now this is, in theory, the first appearance of Grim Havoc. I think this is his cameo first appearance. And this next one is Star Slayer #10. And this is what's considered to be Grim Havoc's, or Grimjack. Why am I saying Grim Havoc? Grimjack's first full appearance. And they're planning on doing a movie about Grimjack. So it could be, these could go up in value. Right now, you can pick them up for about $5–10 bucks, depending on who is selling. So they're kind of cool. They're very low prints because of the fact that they're small. It was a small press company that produced them, so you can get them fairly cheaply. So yeah, if you're interested in Grimjack, those are his first appearances. So now I'm going to open one of the first big ones. The only problem with these big boxes, they're a little more challenging to open. So what you have to do is get a knife and slice around. Now you got to be careful not to slice the actual comics. But generally, if you see a big box, it's usually going to be a more valuable comic. Hopefully, I can show you something cool. Oh yeah, maybe something like million tons of bubble wrap. And this one is a very cool comic. I can see it already. It's not a high grade. I don't have that much money, but it is a really nice one. Sort of a mid-grade. And I'm going to try to, I have to stab it. Get the knife going. It's like fighting a battle just to get this, just get this out of the bubble wrap. Okay, so this is This is Hero for Hire. Okay, number 1. And it is the first appearance, so hopefully you can see it without the glare. It's the first appearance of Luke Cage. Now, if you watch Jessica Jones on Netflix, he's a character that's fairly prominent in that series. And he also has his own series. So really, really great to get his first appearance. This is a much more expensive comic. You're looking probably a few $100s for this kind of comic. So, and if it's in a high grade, looking at maybe 1,000 or so. So it's definitely a good one to get, Luke Cage. And it's one of those ones that was actually higher about a year ago. It was a much more expensive comic. It's sort of cooled down right around now, and it's one that probably might go up over time because it is a pretty major character. So the last big box. I can feel something interesting inside. What can I do? I slice my way through it. Okay, this is like really professionally sent. Let's see. And this is actually 2 comics. That. So 2 comics inside. And let's take a look at what these are. First one. Okay, so this is kind of a funny one, and this is again a spec comic. I don't know the series that well. It's Power Pack number 1. It's the first appearance of these characters who are having a Disney Plus series, the Power Pack. So it's meant for young kids, get young kids into superheroes, and I thought it was kind of a cool one, so I got a high grade, 9.4. It's best if you're going to buy these kind of more modern comics to get a really high grade, 9.4, usually 9.8, really, to get a nice high grade. Something like this, even you're probably looking at around $100. Even get a higher grade is even more. The 9.8s are usually fairly expensive. And what's the next one? Oh, this one's a really cool one too. This is Black Lightning number 1. This is Black Lightning's first appearance, and it's just a really great cover. If you can see, I don't know if you can see that. Just a really great cover from the 70s. It's just a really nice comic overall. I got a high grade because, again, I try to get the more modern, non-Silver Age stuff. I try to get in higher grades if possible, if I have the money for it. This one is one of those ones that's, there's a series coming out. It's one of those ones that a lot of speculators are jumping in on. If I had bought it maybe a year earlier, it would have been like half the price. It has really gone up in value recently. So Black Lightning number 1, very good comic. So I'm quite pleased with getting that. So yeah, so those are that was my unboxing video. I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to try to do these whenever I get some stuff in the mail, and I'll gather it and then do an unboxing video. But check out my other videos. I try to show like potentially good comics to invest in. Also, I show you good comics just to collect, just for fun of collecting. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.